Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra September 26, 2022. This can be a time of revitalization, and it's set to increase further after the new moon. This cycle emphasizes your personal image, manner, appearance, plans, and needs. You're noticeable, proud, and more confident or coming across with more strength. As the start of a new solar year for you, it's best to begin fresh with a good attitude. Retrograde Mercury is heading into alignment with the Sun today, making it a significant time to see recent decisions or plans in a new light. Mercury will retreat into your privacy sector tomorrow, and more rumination is likely. Looking at past projects with fresh eyes can figure strongly now. Remember that your words have more impact than usual today, but Mercury is still retrograde, so it's important to watch what you communicate. Get ready to feel like you're on top of the world. Birthday season has officially begun. With the mighty Sun, our great luminary, sizzling over the first degrees of your solar first house of identity, your zodiac sign, you'll be feeling jazzed, fierce, and powerful. This is one of the most important periods of the year, as you'll have more gravity to pursue your heart's desires and embrace personal or romantic plans. Regardless if single or attached, make a gratitude list of what you appreciate and then imagine the ways you'd like to make love a priority in the year to come. Take it easy. You may not feel any gumption for work since the moon is void of course today. Instead of pushing yourself to get moving and grooving, it would be better to ride this easygoing lunar energy. Although there is a lunar lull, you should be incredibly excited for the Sun to enter your sign today. Your season is kicking off, inspiring you to move forward with confidence. With the Sun in your sign, you should feel more self-assured than usual as it can empower you to stand tall as a professional. In a month from today, the first planetary activity on the income front and the most lucrative months of 2022 will begin. In 5 weeks from today, Jupiter will retrograde back into your work sector, with the planet of luck and expansion opening the doors to the past, second chances and untapped job potential. With the two set to go hand in hand, there is reason for confidence but also time to prepare. Balancing our lives can become a challenge. This is a good time to think about balance where your health is concerned. Is there balance in what you feed your body? Do you expose your system to harmful substances, or are you depriving it of its vital rest? Think along these lines when you plan your days. Are you amply providing for your body, thinking about the years you have ahead on this earth? This can be a serious task, but remember it can also be fun. Exercising with a friend, if possible, is good for the spirit. Today, you're going to have a moment of pause, a relaxation period when you can take stock. The vibrations of the moment will be encouraging you to sort out the people in your life who are just acquaintances and those who are your real friends, what your profound desires are as opposed to those imposed on you from outside, and the superficial from the eternal in a serious way. You are hesitating about making a complete change in your comportment so that you can adapt more gently to situations, notably with your friends and family. But you have a supple mind so that you always fall on your feet. Be aware of this. The Sun's return to Libra today might bring you to the start of your birthday month and new solar year, but it is likely to be with a sense that it has already begun in all but name. While it is not unusual to already have Mercury in Libra and with your head in the game when the Sun returns, as he normally moves through in 14 to 15 days, to have had him here for 4 weeks is not the norm. Mercury will retrograde back out less than 12 hours later, leaving you with the resources to move into this new solar year with confidence. The Sun returns to Libra today to begin your birthday month and new solar year, and from the start, it will be clear that this year is different. The Sun returns to find Jupiter in your relationship sector and Mars in your romantic sector, something that makes it clear from the start that this will be a big year for both your relationships and matters of the heart. Our eyes in the sky. There is a temptation to step back from your emotional wellness today. However, you can't shy away from your fears and let your self-doubt get the better of you. The moon in Virgo asks you to put your nose to the grindstone. Virgo energy is all about doing a job right with care and precision, so this is a perfect day for career and work-related ambitions to really take hold. It's also a wonderful day to make some extra cash or pitch those plans that you thought would never see the light of day. Just try not to let your professional ambitions sidetrack you from the other work you need to do. Tonight's link between Neptune and the Moon could cause you to detach from your own or another's true feelings. This could be a tough day for those in romantic relationships because people aren't really feeling like their best selves. It's a day where you could feel a little left out in the cold or ghosted by someone you thought would always be there for you. Remember that this is just a cycle in the stars. Come up with a plan to do what is best for your peace of mind. In the pre-dawn hours, romantic Venus in Virgo opposes a nebulous Neptune in Pisces. While Venus deals in concrete, material love, Neptune deals with divine, transcendent love. Two sensations, two vastly different experiences. Neptune already has the energetic upper hand given its slow crawl through the cosmos, but it is also in domicile, while Venus is in fall. Therefore, the material considerations of Venus in Virgo are dwarfed by its numinous counterpart, and everything we think we understand about our romantic entanglements now gets lost in a wash. We don't know where we stand, nor do we know what we want. Idealized projections of other people or situations leave us vulnerable to disappointment, even though we'd never admit it. Our true struggle lies in our desire for perfection when there is no such thing. We'll have an easier time managing overwhelming feelings through an art practice or by turning to prayer. Faith isn't a bad thing, as long as we don't place all of our faith in an equally fallible, imperfect human being. Dreams and love will seem tangible, and your creativity will be especially active. Trying something new will appeal to you and is highly advised. You could spend time with some unlikely characters. You're also going to be quite lucky regarding information. You might learn something by chance from a stranger that turns out to be useful to you, or you might just happen upon some intriguing news while scrolling through social media. You'll be sharper than normal and ready to make some spontaneous choices to accompany the zany adventures that await you on this fortunate day. Before noon, the Moon squares off with Mars, stimulating irritability. Under the Virgo moon, we feel secure navigating logical, linear situations. Meanwhile, Mars in Gemini is game for experimentation and knows victory won't be achieved through regimentation. These two inclinations leave us feeling polarized and frustrated. It's as though we don't want to move for fear of making a mistake, even though we know that mistakes are exactly what we need to grow, and therefore, succeed. The worst thing we can do now is to bottle up our feelings to the point where we finally snap and act recklessly. Take one thing at a time. Pace yourself.